without injections. This product will significantly improve joint mobility, help with high blood pressure, kidney disease, and diabetes. It'll also help your skin as well. Call us now at 706 319 0255 or 313 885 4321. African Ease. We have an array of products to assist you in all your beauty or body needs. Do you want curly, soft, beautiful hair? Well, try our Relaxer line, designed to leave your hair soft, silky, and full of body. Or would you like beautiful, straight, shiny, long-lasting hair? Well, try our Cherry or Extreme Hold Spritz with our Cream Shine. It's guaranteed to give you that look you want. How about dry, achy feet or legs that you can't seem to keep moisturized? Well, try our African Shea Butter Foot Lotion. We have many products to help you with all phases of your beauty and body needs. For a full list of all our products, please visit our website at www.aeasysilk.com or call us at 313-277-23.
Lord, I'm just sitting here looking over my life, Lord. Let me take inventory. Can I take it? Can I take it? 'Cause I know you, I know you, I know you've been good to me, Lord. I come from a poor family. We didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. Come from a poor family. We didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. Come from a poor family. We didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. Let me tell y'all something. In spite of my faults, in spite of my failures, in spite of all the wrong things that I done to you, Lord, I know you've been good to me. I know you've been good to me. Hey, you've been so good to me. Yeah, Lord, you've been a mother for me. I know you've been a father too. Without you on my side, I don't know what I would do. I know you've been good to me. I know you've been good to me. Hey.
I got up and made my way here. It was a little chilly, but I said, okay, I don't need jacket, but I walked out and forgot my jacket, and I realized I needed a jacket. But through it all, he's been good to me. You noticed this morning, we had one of our locals as a theme song. I was sitting in the car this morning thinking how good he'd been to me. And we're going through the archives of my CDs and stuff, and I found this one. And tell you, in spite all the things I have done, in spite of my ups and downs, my ins and outs, my good, bad, and my ugly, he's been good to me. I want you this morning to research in your mind. Take inventory of yourself and see how it's been good to you. It's a different type of opening this morning, but it's been so good. The rain, the sleet, and the snow may have ups and downs. Some have strokes, what coming. Some did. Some had heart attacks. Some didn't make it. Some did. Through all of that, I lost a member of my body, my leg, but I'm still here to tell you God been good to you and been good to me. But good morning out there, my sisters and brothers in the land, in the viewing area of WHPR TV 33. Good morning to you. I am yours truly, the Hair Doctor, and this is the Hair Doctor Show, brought to you by none other than Africanese Silk Hair Care product. And you, if you notice this morning, the first thing is that God been good to you. And I thank you for listening. I thank you for being a part of it. Call your friends up and tell them to tune in. We're going to be here for a good hour. I want to have good information for you, and I want you to dialogue with me this morning. I want you to prepare to call in and tell me some things that you want to talk about this morning. Okay? I'm here, and you are here. All right? You know the numbers, and we're going to talk of this morning just a little bit. If you have a problem with hair growth, especially my special guest, my special guest is you. Over 50, you are a super guest. Under 50, you are, rephrase that. Under 50, you the star of the show. And over 50, you the superstar of the show. So I'm looking for all you to call in. And if you have a question you want to talk about, as long as we can stay above water, we can go ahead and do that. Now, if you see me blinking my eyes a little bit, don't worry about it. I'm seeing better, but I had eye surgery and it's still there. Now I accidentally left my shades in the car so that they take some of the glare away. But I am still here, live and living color. I'm gonna ask my engineer to keep that theme song I had. He's been good to me because I might have to go back to that for a minute, a little later on. But now, since you have called your friends, since you had opportunity to get tuned in, since you had the opportunity to put God first because He's been good to you, have you had your coffee? Have you had your tea? If you haven't, get ready to have a sip for you and have one for me as I have one for you this morning. This is for me. So good. And this is for you. And our front door lady, Miss, I got to name that quick. But this is for you. I'll bring it back in a minute. For my engineer, too. And all the distributors, I have one for you. Now, today we'll do things a little different. I want anybody that want to know more about Africanese Silk Hair Care product, I want you to call this number. Just hold tight for a minute. I forgot one thing. And this right here is for my friend, too. Right here. Brother J.D. Hill. Body going back to dirt. Spirit going back to God. Soul back to eternity. But yet he roams here at WHPR TV 33. Always, he was here for a long time. But the spirit is still right here. Okay? And we're moving forward this morning. Now, if you got your pencil and paper together, if you looking for men, first of all, men, your Father's Day is coming up. Men, if you growing a beard and you want your beard to feel good, look good, and smell good, we have the beard cream available for you. I have it in 3 different sizes now. I have it in the 4-ounce size, the 2-ounce size, and the 12-ounce size, depending on the type of size of beard, if you want something that lasts a long time. Now, there is a way of getting it. One of my special users is Brother Sean right here at the HPR TV 33. I know that 866 for number. You don't, if you have his number, give him a call. Ask him what you think about that beauty cream. Now for the ladies, I have a new item. You want to control your edges. Silk came out with an edge control. Brother D, this is what you and I had talked about earlier in the stage of Silk. It's here, okay? And to all of you out there, listeners, anybody that knew my friend, you know he was mysterious individual. He always coming up with something, singings and everything else. But since he's no longer with us, only in spirit, product still moves on in his name. One of the famous names was EEOC, and this one of the product of the EEOC concept, the edge control. Since we own product, I'm going to move on just a little further. And the next one is new to the list is the coconut shea butter oil. Coconut shea butter oil, okay? Great product. You'll fall in love with it. I mean, you'll fall in love with like a young man wrote a song. He said, falling in love with Jesus is the best thing he ever done. You'll be saying the same thing when you get to just the beard cream for men or this coconut shea butter oil. You'll be falling in love with it. It's for everybody. It's not. It don't discriminate. It's for everybody. Anybody want to use it. Anybody that was made with the clay from Almighty God can use that. Okay? Same thing with the edge control. And same thing with the beard cream. Same thing with the hand and body lotion. Okay? Same thing with the foot lotion. Matter of fact, same thing with the whole line of African Easy Silk hair care product. For those who want to look for it up, again, got your pencil and paper together. I want to give you out two numbers for any of the independent distributors. I want you to write this number down for any of them. Call them this number. If I'm not there, answer or leave a message. First number that you know about is area code 313-277-2319. Once again, any question concerning silk product, African Easy Silk product, for hand, body, hair, you name it, area code 313-277-2319. And the next number, if you have a problem, what's that number? Area code 734. It's my personal number. 734-399-8977. If you need a distributor near you, since I got all the numbers in office, call this number. Area code 313-277-2319. My personal number. You can fax or text. Let me reverse that. You can text me or call me. 734-399-8977 for any of the independent distributors. Good morning again, Renee. Thank you. This is for you. But now, taking care of business, Renee is. I'm bad with names. Well, I said the front door lady. But I'm bad with no name, but I get to learn them every now and then so I can try to put them in the archives of my mind. Sometimes there's so much in there I can't remember. But ladies, I know some of you got your Mother's Day gift and a great thing, but if you're looking for a good oil, other than the vitamin E oil, it's it come in the kit and the olive oil, is nothing like this shea butter, coconut shea butter oil. If Renee, if you can get away from the front door for a minute, come back here. I'm gonna give you a bottle of this oil. I'm sorry that I didn't do it earlier. And so anybody asks you about it, I want you to have a bottle because you're a special lady, okay? I'm gonna have it ready for you back here in the back. That way, somebody asks you, yeah, ooh, you're gonna holler, wow, it's so good. But now, if we continue moving forward and doing things a little different this morning, he's been so good to me. If it's been good to me, just think about what he can do for you. Okay? Ain't that something? How good. And he made us all so he can't hate nobody. He hate our sin, but he love everybody. God been good to us this morning and down through the years. You know, eyes to see, legs to walk, mouth to talk. Through our good, bad, and ugly, he's been good to us. So if we continue moving forward this morning, I want you to continue putting God first. And this time, going back in my mind about my friend, it's time for us to zap ourselves and find what can we do better to make ourselves better. We depend on everybody else to do good for us. Well, what about us being good to ourselves? Huh? You have just as much power as any bishop, any pastor, or any minister, any evangelist. You have that much power that they do to talk to God about your problem. You have to wait to go to a bishop and talk to him or one of the great religious ones might say to talk to him. The phone line is never busy when you want to talk to God. Because at the end of the day, you're standing by yourself. How do I know? I've been down the road. See, and that's why I pick songs that tell you how I feel. And he's been good to me. I know he can be good to you. Some of you ladies and young men out there, they're having problems with your feet. Aches and pain. Our friend, Brother J.D. Hill, got the foot lotion for you. I think I have a foot lotion here. I have the foot lotion. Back in the day, they had some other products out there that help take the arthritis and pains away. Just to do the same thing, help take some of that pain away and give you the moisture you need, the cracks in your legs and feet, and turn up your stocking. The foot lotion will help you. Blessed by the best, created by the best that's going on. Brother J.D., the foot lotion we talk about. Now, ladies, many of you have a problem in men with hair growth. Here we have this KGMS package with everything you can think of it is in there. To start out with, we have the shampoo your hair with. We have the conditioner, detangling shampoo. Then we have the conditioner with. We have the deep conditioner. Then we have the vitamin E oil. And then we have the amazing fertilized hair growth treatment. Great on all types of hair. Wonderful for gray hair. Okay, in the kit. Outside the kit, we have the amazing Energizer 2000 fertilized hair growth treatment. And the shea butter gave it a little tint to it. But yet it's amazing to help promote hair growth. Now, the way to make your hair grow wild depends on how long you use it. But you know, just like mine on my head right now, it's time for me to get a haircut. So it depends on you, what you do and how you use it. I'm going to ask my engineer to give me just a little bit of how God been good to me, and I'm going to break this down to you when you get the opportunity. Just give me a little bit of that, or maybe about 3 or 4 bars of it, and then I'll give you the signal when it bring me back. Have it been good to you?
In spite of my faults, in spite of my failures, in spite of all the wrong things that I done to you, Lord, I know you've been good to me. I know you've been good to me. Hey, you've been so good to me. Yeah. Lord, you've been a mother for me. I know you've been a father too. Without you on my side, I don't know what I would do. I know you've been good to me. I know you've been good to me. Hey.
Okay, we're back live and living color. That young man that singing that song, I know y'all know who he is. But the telephone number I'm gonna give out, I'm gonna give away somebody that just is control to a woman or a man, whoever can think about who it is. I want you to write this number down. Area code 734-399-8977. Call me on that number and tell me who that was. Or you can call the number on the bottom of the stream. You know the number. And tell me who was singing that song. And I will leave this container of edge control here at the station for you. Call me. The number at the station, many should know. I know the engineer going to put it back up there and print it for you, and so you can read it. Call me and tell me who was singing that song. Well-known artist. I'm going to leave that for you. The song does something to me. I don't know about you do. But he does wonderful for me. The song has so much meaning to it. And you never, I'm going to go back to my mother. Mother used to say, you never miss your water until your well run dry. You never miss it until your well run dry. But you can call me, the number at the bottom of the screen, or the other number, 734-399-8977, and tell me who's singing that song. Okay, and if we continue moving forward. It's been a great day. It's a great day every day. But moving forward, I miss my friend. Said, oh, he'll buy me many times. He'll bring tears to my eyes and things just happening. And sometimes when you lose a loved one, so many crazy things happen. And you lose friendship because of lack of understanding and misunderstanding. And I don't like that, but it happens to all of us. Look what's going on not only in the world today, but what's happening right here in our own hometown, the state of Michigan and the city of Detroit and surrounding area. So much violence, fighting and killing over another person. And what good does that do? You gone, she gone, or they both is gone, and you still left alone, or then nobody else won't be bothered with you because you're in too much trouble. I'm not downing nobody, but I'm just saying this happening. This happened so much. And God's still been good to you. But Satan, He wants you. And he'll feed you the information to take your own self out. He would do that. Thank you, engineer. I see something up there I haven't seen in a long time. Right above my head, you see it said the hair doctor. Go ahead. I'm coming back to that. The telephone number down, I think it's 313-868-6612. If you want to find more about the beard cream and you want to talk to somebody, I don't know when his show is on anymore. I'm talking about Brother Sean, but he told me this morning he was crying, and I brought him a bottle of beard cream, and he said, "That's for me." He said, "Yeah, I done ran out." But he do a great job here for me, and I have to do what I have to do. And I made him a promise. He take care of things for me. I make sure he had to fight the girl. I mean, the girls might be all over him with their beard cream. So don't y'all throw no bricks at the station now. No, I can't say what you might do on the outside out there, but when you walk by, you go, "Oh, there goes Sean." How you know? He got that beard cream on. All right? And I think you're still cooking here on a Saturday, Sean? Are you there? But anyway, the 868-6612, you can find out more about on his cooking, but also about the beard cream. But we're moving forward this morning, and I thank God for you. If those who want to help themselves becoming a independent distributor, you can call that number. Area code 313-277-2319. Or if you need a distributor, area code 313-277-2319. Or the other number I gave you with my private number, just in case something happened, you can't get a hold of that number. You can call 734-399-8977. Number so easy you can't miss it. But as we continue moving forward, any question this morning, I want to say the phone line is open if you want to call in and tell me who's singing that song that I did. He's been good to me. Then do so. If you have a question about the product, call me in. And I have to say, Brother Paul was out yesterday, and he does a lot of ways that people don't know. He always calling, checking on me and see how things going, and telling me he missed my friend, Brother JD, and come get him some soap, the granny soap, and he get that, and he love it, and he promotes it. And also he promotes a beard cream because he wears a beard, keep his beard soft. So, we have so many folks out there. Brother Robert, I got a package for you this morning. When I leave the station, I'll be bringing your package to you as I head out to take care of some other business. If you're not downstairs, I'll call you when I get in your area, okay? Why? Because God been good to me. He allowed me to do some things that I didn't think I ever would be able to do again. I was even scared to come down here to go on the radio. I couldn't hardly get in the front door, but he made a way for me to do it. Only if you become a believer in him, he can help you along the way. That's why I always say put God first. Well, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm like that. There's a scripture in the Bible talking about the seed sower. The young man sowed seed and barley and wheat, and that's his job of sowing seeds. He didn't care where it fell. Because the seeds, the barley and the wheat fed the human side of the body. See, I'm a seed sower for the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I want to help to sow a seed into you and tell you how great he has been to me. If he's been good to me, he can be good to you. Only if you take him and call him and talk to him for yourself and tell him your problem. Why you think I'm here? Sowing seed for Jesus, also sowing the seed for you. About these great products I have in front of me, which are produced by yours truly and Brother J.D. Hill, the founder of the product. Sowing seed. If your hair is unhappy, we got something to help make it happy. As I was saying earlier about this Energizer 2000 fertilized hair growth treatment, how do you use it? Going back and pull up grandmother and great-grandmother's recipe. It's already in here too. All the ingredients they didn't have was in here. But 2 to 3 times a week at night, what they had, they oiled their scalp good and massage it in a circle of motion, gently. And then they prayed to God to relieve all the stress and strain they were going through with to Almighty God. Thanking Him for bringing them through the day, or her or he through the day. Praying for our offspring, generation to come. And I peeped that whole card, and of course I remember my grandmother and my mother had long, beautiful hair, and I remember what they're saying. What they were saying and doing at the time. They were oiling their scalp and massaging it. Then I brought it to this. Have I worked with other companies? Yes. But I was learning for something. I didn't realize it until I met J.D. Hill. And then after he found out that the road I had been down, the road I had traveled, he gave me that name, the hair doctor. And he chose me to come in and be a part of his education team of the African Easy Silk Hair Care product. So everything that went into my computer or my brain and the memory back down through the years came forward to help him in his do it to bring a product to you. All the information I received from other companies that I work with and affiliated with, I bring it to you through this product line, the best of the best. I heard somebody say, you tried the rest, now come back home to the best. That's African Easy Silk Hair Care product. Information, if you don't understand, 313-277-2319. And leave a message, and I will get back with you regarding that. But then going on, talking about the weather changing, and the young folks know what I'm talking about. When it's going to rain tomorrow, and the sun is shining, it's 80 degrees. Grandpa used to say, "Yes, boy, just keep on getting up in the morning, and you understand." That is why that foot lotion and that coconut oil will help you along the way. It gets in and lubricate the joints and stain and help take the stain out of them. Okay? And we continue to moving forward. I thank God for you this morning. I guess everybody's asleep, Brother Sean, but again, if you, the theme song I was playing this morning, He Been Good to Me. If you want to call, you can. If you wake up and see it, I'm going to extend it. If you have if it happens to be a replay, if somebody's going to win it, and you hear a replay of this program, you still call me. Because I want somebody to know that God have been good to you. God have been good to me through all of my endurance. He's been good to me. And the product been good to you. I had so many testimony calling in, and people coming in, picking up the product, picking it up for themselves, picking it up for other folks that's under it too. Because of the fact, I do know many of you listen, but you might not call in, but you're still seeing and you're still coming to the store to pick up the product. You're still calling and asking for different ones. And I have a surprise for you guys coming up pretty soon, and In due time, I will tell you about it. I got a guest gonna be coming in that you might know be coming in pretty soon. But he told me as soon as he get ready, he'll be in. So I'm just gonna hit this number. If you want the number to Brother Robert, if you want the number to Minister Malik and team, if you want the number to Brother Harvey, if you want a number to uh, uh, the SOS Beauty, if you want the number to Sister Ghostin, you want the number to Brother Jones, or any other the distributors, make sure you call that hot number, area code 313-277-2319, and I'll give it to you, okay? Let's go to the phone line. Good morning, caller. You on there? Go ahead. Caller, you there?
I'm driving right now.
Caller, you there?
Able to view you. We had a heavy echo coming over the phone here.
Paul?
So.
Okay, I think
I'll get back with you.
Okay.
The other day, you got the young man that now you.
Brother Paul, he said he's driving right now, but he's going to get back there, caller. But anyway, there's so much that I want to share with you guys, but, little by little I will, and try to bring something to you each and every week. Now, I'll be back on again next week. You can begin to talk to your folks and let them know, tell your friends and everybody, let them know that I'll be back next week, and Lord will, and Mama used to say, the Lord wills and the creek don't rise, I'll see you next Monday. And then she said, the Lord wills and the creek don't rise, I still see you next Monday. But yet to bring you another edition of Let's Talk Hair with yours truly, the hair doctor. And it's been so good to who's been so good to me as we moving forward this morning. And I know he's been good to you. If you want to promote hair growth, if you want your hair to grow and you want to be shining and beautiful, try any of the silk product line, African silk product line. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You can go to see more about the product, and it's building each and every week. You can go directly to the website at www.aezsilk.com, and you'll see the product there. And you can go to aezsilk.com/store, and you will see even more. How does that sound? aezsilk.com/store and see a whole lot more. All right? Or you can call that hot number, area code 313-277-2319. Okay? Got to get a little of that tea in me and this morning. Again, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for listening. There's so much information that's out. Some are positive, and some are negative. We get caught up. But in that song that we're playing, even in this theme song of Brother J.D. Hill, Just a Poor Boy, there's a lot of information in that song. The other one he played a lot was pouring water on a drowning man. A lot of information. You're kicking me while I'm down instead of helping me up. And the theme song that I'm playing now, he been good to me. A lot of information. And there's another saying that I want you to put into your mind. Sinus is raining a little bit on me this morning. When you're down and out, in your mind, look up. Begin to talk to the Creator, to yourself. Tell him it's not for nobody else, just for me. There are other people out there that need you. But I need you because I'm standing in line a prayer from you, Father God, to help me to understand the things I'm going through. I talk to many young men and women that come into the store. I try to encourage them to be the best that they can be. I do the same thing here. Young men and young ladies are graduating from high school. So I'm getting ready to graduate from college. So I'm getting ready to get into the parenthood part of life, job market part of life. But you got to have somebody to lean on and depend on and stand by you. And that's the Almighty. That's why I always say put him first. But I instill in the young men and women, if you're studying to be whatever, be the best. Because tomorrow or even today is the first day of the rest of your life. Be the best. If you're going to be a TV announcer, a TV engineer, radio engineer, be the best. If you're going to be a janitor, be the best. And if you get into a position of a job, for an example, you get one that's paying $5 an hour, and look up the line, they're paying $15 to $20 an hour. Don't wait till somebody train you for the other job skill. On your break, learn those other jobs. Don't think nobody is watching you if they are. What I mean for it, they're going to notice, what is he doing hanging around, or what is she doing hanging around over there? When somebody don't show up, they might take a while. Don't be in no hurry. Just learn the jobs. If it's a job skill, what it take to do this, what it take to do that, how you do this or how you do that. Learn it. See it with your eyes. What is going on? Download it to the hard drive of your computer, which is your brain. And then it will download it to the memory when you need it, which is your mind. And before you know it, somebody's not going to show up on the other jobs that you just learned. But the foreman or manager have been watching you. They're going to ask you, can you know how to do so and so and so? You say yes. They already know you can do it. That's how you improve yourself. Many individuals wait for somebody to say, well, you want to learn this job? You want to learn that job? Don't wait for that. Young men and women, take it from me. I did that. And that's why I say God has been good to me. He allowed me to use my eyes to see and understand it. And he downloaded it to my brain. I started out as a car washer and ended up a master mechanic by on-the-job training, making more money than some of the guys that at the time was the master mechanic. From minor repair to major repair. To God that strengthened me. That's why I say he's been good to me. If he did it for me, let's think about what you do could do to you. All this new technology. This walking computer, your phone, it can teach you so much if you learn how to use it on for a business thing, not just for fun and game, but if you're going to do fun and game, use it to help you to be the best of you can be or whatever. Into being not in a negative way, but in a positive way. Well, you know it or not, one day you're going to have some offspring. What are you going to teach them? Well, you are their first teacher. You might not think so, but you're their first teacher. They look at you and they learn the good. They learn the bad and they learn the ugly. And one thing that I said, which I have overcome much of it, we can teach them the bad thing, as long as we can teach them the positive thing. If you're constantly doing nothing, just for example, your habits you might have. Want to hurt somebody, you're always talking about that in front of your young man, boy or girl, or man, young man or a young woman, a boy or girl, just like I said. You keep saying negative things, what you will do, what you're going to do, and you da 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 da. Are you not teaching that young man or woman, girl, how to be bad? You are their first teacher. But if you're doing positive things around them, they're going to learn. I don't know if I said this before or not. My baby girl's in state right now, up in Lansing. She applied for a job on her freshman year of college. But she was home one day and for a couple of days, and she went with me to the office and I told Sabe, I said, if you hang with me while you are out of school, I said, I can teach you a whole lot of things, how to do this and that, and how to market, and how to run the cash register, how to do the different things. She looked at me and said, Dad, how you think I got the job I have now? Oh, that's what you're talking about. When I fill out my resume, I put on everything I learned here. I didn't know she was watching me that close. But I said that to say this. They're watching you, the good, bad, and the ugly. She'd be there with me when she was about big enough to walk. She was hanging with me. Stay all day. When you got tired, she'd go back there, get in your chair, and go to sleep. But I'm saying, you are their first teacher. The good, the bad, and the ugly. They learn from you. But do good in front of them so they'll be able to do better for themselves. I'm not going to say you're not going to make no mistakes. We do that. But I'm just sharing with you. Some of our young men and women here, they don't even fear God at all. They only call on him when he's in trouble. But always put him first. I do. Do I enjoy life? Yes. Do I like to laugh and joke and carry on? Yes. But when it comes down to seriousness, I'm very serious about what I do. Remember that saying that J.D. had out there, serious enough to be serious? I am. You don't play with God, though. Don't play. I don't. But all of this product you heard me talk about today, the deep conditioner, and that's what I just learned one day. One of the cosmetologists come in and tell me about she used the deep penetrating conditioner for a leave-in conditioner. I said, huh? She said, yes. It works fine. But yet, I always say, follow direction. And if you're going to use it as a leave-in conditioner, some people, they don't rinse it all out. They rinse part of it out. Then again, depending on how much you put in. Do a little test. If it works for you, fine. But don't forget, if you call the station after I leave today, I'm going to leave the bottle of the coconut oil. I want Renee to check it out. As a matter of fact, I might do both of them. Both of them be good to me. So you have to be good to others. So, but call the station and ask Renee about that coconut oil, shea butter oil, and she'll tell you. But I'm going to have product again We're working with that here at the station for her to take care of for you. And when you call, if I don't have it, just tell her what you want, and she in turn tell me, and we'll make sure you have it available. Okay? And we continue moving forward this morning. Ending another day here at the WHPR. It's been a pleasure, but remember, put God first. Thank Him for everything. You don't have to have no big long prayer. Just say, thank you, Lord, for this day. I thank you for what you already done for me. I thank you in advance what you're going to do for me. And move forward. Remember, the EEOC concept, it tell you, use the first E for continuation of education and understanding and knowledge. Every time you get lost, go back to the first E. It's just like when you get lost and you can't be found, you can't find your way, you go upstairs. I use the word my friend will help you. But some people say, no, he's my friend, but he's all our friend. We share him together. Because he made us, not we ourselves. So once we begin to put him first, you see what I'm talking about. I believe that everything that I bring to you will help you somewhere along the way. I don't say for everybody, but somebody it can help along the way, and that's what I'm all about. The sharing information and helping you and try to bring you the best of the best. But being the best is up to you. That's why I bring my friend with me. He's sitting beside me because him and I became very strong together doing some things. Every time I go up and leave him on the money, he said, you take. I did it for a long time. He said, you take with me. Take me with you. I'm gone, but I'm never forgotten. And you got to help me so people won't forget me. And he's right here with me. So as long as I'm able to come before you, my friend will be with me. If we don't see him, he's always there. If I take the picture and lay it down, or take it off, he's still here. In my heart and in my mind, he's still here. Just like my friend upstairs, he's still here. You don't see him, but accidentally slam your finger in the car door. Accidentally bump your head. What are you going to say? You're going to call on him. I don't want to call on him when I'm hurting. I want to call him so I can be able to help somebody along the way. As I prepare to leave you, I want you to understand that God has been good to me. In my darkest night, he's there with me. When I'm going through, he's there with me. When I'm thinking about what I'm going to say to my audience, he's there with me. Downloading information, gathering information for me to share with you. So don't forget, ladies, the edge control, to hold the edges down. Men, the foot lotion and the beard cream and the shea butter oil is available by calling area code 313-277-2319 for any of the distributors. Call that number. Or you can call 734-399-8255. 8977 to reach me direct. Make a note of it. If you can't get the office number, you can call me there, because sometimes I don't take the office number with me. But I want you to be able to reach any of the distributors, and I have them with me at the office, and I'm going to put them into my phone so I can have them with me at all times. But ever call 313, that is 277-2319 is the office number. Don't forget to check with Renee at the front desk. 868-6612. Something you looking for, you can't find. If you can't catch up with me, she got my number also, where you can reach me. Okay? Sister Renee at the front door. And you know the number, 868-6612. Or you can see me, call me at area code 313-277-2319. And I do my best to bring, if you have a topic you want me to talk about regarding the hair and hair problem, let me know. What I don't know, I will research it and make sure I can bring you something positive back the next time I come on the air. Okay? Remember, God love you. And yours truly, her doctor, love you too. We want the best for you. Because that's what I do. I'm a seed sower for the Almighty. I'm not the seed sower in the Bible with sowing seed for wheat and barley that feed the body. I'm the seed sower for Almighty, for better life and better understanding through Christ Jesus, who love you. Okay? I heard somebody say today, he never done nothing for me. I looked at him and I said, you're walking, and you're talking, and you can't eat. Think about the one that can't walk, talk, or eat. He's doing something for you. I'm going to tell you one day about the atheist and the Christian on next time I come. Okay? As I leave you, God love you, and I love you too until next time. Next Monday, the same time, the same place. I see you. Have it been good to you?
In spite of my faults, in spite of my failures, in spite of all the wrong things that I've done to you, Lord, I know you've been good to me. I know you've been good to me. Hey, you've been so good to me. Yeah. Lord, you've been a mother for me. I know you've been a father too. Without you on my side, I don't know what I would do. I know you've been good to me. I know you've been good to me. Hey.
Okay, we're back live and live in color.